Hello friends, this is Divya. I stay in Hyderabad. So I just wanted to share my IELTS journey and my journey in Yuno Learning. So I just wanted to share one experience from childhood. So whenever we used to, as students, when we used to make a lot of noise, English ma'am used to come and say, whoever wants to speak has to speak in English, else there'll be a fine. And I was also one among them who maintained pin drop silence. And so here I am now. I have to prepare for IELTS, and speaking is also a part of IELTS assessment, right? So two areas which I always dreaded in in IELTS were writing and speaking. So that was until I joined Yuno Learning. And in Yuno Learning, as I enrolled in IELTS, so Vandana Tarwani ma'am was she was assigned to me as my mentor, and whenever she used to take the writing and speaking classes, especially speaking classes, I maintained the same old fear of maintaining that pin drop silence during her class. While she then she said, okay, that's okay. Even if you are speaking one or two sentences, that's fine. You just need to speak. Think of your invigilator not as a one who is judging you. Think of him as a friend. So all these things which she said calmed me down a lot on an emotional level, and I was able to open up and start speaking. And I practiced a lot. She also suggested various study material that's available for speaking, and I diligently followed all of those and prepared myself quite well. And during the exam, I thought I spoke eloquently, and the same resulted in my speaking results, and I scored a 7.5 band in speaking. I'm really excited about my speaking results because, as you see, my speaking has improved a lot from beginning till now, and the same happened with writing module as well. So in IELTS, we need to write two tasks within 1 hour. We need to manage our time between those two tasks. So for some things, I used to get ideas pretty well, but for abstract topics, there will be no thoughts at all. So for this, ma'am suggested lots of tips and strategies, and she gave us all the required training. So I practiced according to her instructions, and I went through all the material which she suggested. And on the day of exam, I was very calmly able to manage my entire 1 hour between those two sections, and I scored a band 7 in writing. And the thing is, I was able to achieve this within 3 to 4 weeks of my preparation. Initially, I thought it would take maybe 3 or 4 months. But thanks to your consistent efforts, Vandana Tarwani ma'am, if you were a huge, you gave us huge confidence and support in clearing the exam. And thanks to Yuno Learning as well for giving this wonderful platform to improve our English. Overall, I would say this not just helped us in, for me, it just didn't help for just giving the exam, because moving to an English speaking country, you provided us with a lot of study material, and no further words. I think this enriched my life, not just for the sake of exam. And one note for all the new aspirants or new people, new friends who would be taking the exam: just trust the process, follow the instructions, and go through their guidance, and you'll definitely clear your exam. I wish you all the best.